everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Phyllis, and here on my channel I share DIYs, home decor, Goodwill, thrift hauls, and more. And if this is your first time stopping by, thank you, and please consider subscribing. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to read your comments. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. What is hydro dipping? Hydro dipping is a process of applying color patterns to a wide variety of objects using tints and paints on the surface of the water. Typically, a paint is initially sprayed onto the water's surface, then the item that you are painting is passed through that fluid. When that happens, the paint or ink is evenly spreaded out. I first saw this technique of hydro dipping done by Yoduvh of Essentials when she created this cardboard storage piece and this vase. Here is the clip of the video of where she's hydro dipping the vase. I will leave her channel link and this video link in my description box below so that you can see her process. I basically did the same thing to what I'll be sharing with you all, where I have taken a lamp that I purchased from the thrift store in 2020 and turned it into a faux ginger jar. I displayed it in my bathroom fall decor makeover, and now I've decided to change the colors on it because the colors in the vase, which is coming up now, are not colors in my home. It is absolutely beautiful. Again, this was a lamp. I took all the cord pieces out of it and I just displayed it in my guest bathroom upstairs in my fall bathroom decor makeover. I use it as a faux ginger vase, and I like the colors, but those colors are not in my home now. So I'm going to be spray painting it with this Krylon Gloss Ivory spray paint as the base coat color to go underneath all the colors that I will be dipping this in. Okay, here it is all completed. I ended up doing about 2 coats on this base and waited about an hour or so in between each coat. I wanted to make sure it was thoroughly, completely dried before dipping it in the water because I didn't want any of the cream color to come off in the water when I started the hydro dipping process. Now you'll see here I lined my bucket with a trash bag because I saw someone on Instagram do this when they did this hydro dipping process, and I think it's a great idea. It makes for easy cleanup. Now here you see me spraying the metallic silver and the metallic gold in the water, and I'm using acrylic black paint that I got from Walmart. This I won't do anymore. And then this breaking up process, I won't do that anymore either. I'll just do what Yoduvh did. I'll just use spray paint, strictly spray paint. Some people also use nail polish. I won't do that either. I just like the spray paint. So if I decide to do this again in the same colors, I'll use black spray paint. It'll probably be gloss. And then again, the silver metallic and the gold metallic. Now here I take my vase or my faux ginger jar and I am just spinning it in the water, and whatever's connecting, I just move it as close to whatever pieces of the paint that I can get connected to the vase. And I ended up dipping and spinning this vase about 3 or 4 different times and spraying the paint in the water each time. And I don't wait in between the dipping. I immediately just dip it in. When I spray the paint on top of the water, I immediately pick up the vase and spin it in. So I do this until the entire thing is covered. And again, I think I ended up dipping this and spinning it about 4 different times in between each time that I coated the top of the water with the spray paint. And I really, really love the way this came out. Again, I like the idea of using the bag because it made for simple, quick, easy cleanup. I ended up dragging my bucket to the end of the yard and just pouring it out and taking a bag and throwing it away. And here it is all completed. Now the gold kind of reminds me of gold leafing. And then the black kind of reminds me of paper mache, the way it just sticks out from the vase. But in the end, I just love the way it came out. Now you'll see where I did the Mod Podging to, seal it in and give it a gloss, just like Yoduvh did. My only mistake in doing this is I should have waited until this vase dried for a total 24 hours. I waited maybe like 30 minutes and that wasn't long enough. And this is only because I was excited and I was impatient. But here you'll see I started covering it with the Mod Podge, and this is Mod Podge that dries with the luster, shine, and clear. Here's I smeared right there with the black paint. The thing wasn't dry and I was so upset at myself when I saw that. But I kept going because I was going to initially respray paint this green and do the hydro dipping all over again. But I said, let me just wait and see what it looks like. And after it dried, I ended up loving it. So I didn't even redo it. Here it is. My impatience kicked in again using the blow dryer. I should have just let it dry by itself. So if you decide to do this, just allow the dry time naturally. No help from the blow dryer. And just wait till it dries before you cover it with the Mod Podge. Now coming up finally is the base portion that goes to the lamps. When you remove the cords and everything out, you got the little neck part that the shade goes on, and then the bottom part that the lamp sits on. This didn't go with this lamp, or now which I call my Faux Ginger Jar. It went with another one. I just couldn't find the original one to this. So I just took this one, spray painted it gold because it used to be bronze. And then this is a little Christmas ornament. It just happens to fit in the hole perfectly. Since that was like a pearl off-white, which picked up this off-white shiny texture in the vase, I ended up re-spray painting the base from gold to the off-white. And then I covered it with Mod Podge to give it a little gloss as well. And you'll see that in the end of the video. And here it is, all completed, sitting on the gold base. But again, towards the end of the video, you'll see some photos where I ended up repainting that off-white to match this little topper. Share some comments with me and let me know if you all will try this hydro dipping. I just love the process and I love the way it came out. My only thing I got to do now is learn how to make this a functional ginger jar and how to cut the top off to make it actually function to where I can store things in it. I really enjoyed this. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And again, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And I want to thank you all for stopping by.